Hello everyone and welcome to another Premier Injuries Daily Update. We'll kick things off with two teams involved in Champions League action on Tuesday night. First of all, Chelsea, they entertain Juventus and Romelu Lukaku could return to the Blue squad. Now he trained with the group on Sunday, came through that session absolutely fine, and Thomas Tuchel said as long as there's no overnight reaction, he's a good chance of being included in that Chelsea squad. Great news for them. However, Chelsea could be without Kai Havertz. He picked up or was complaining of a little bit of discomfort in his hamstring, a little bit of tightness down at the King Power Stadium on Saturday. Timo Werner, absolutely fine. And also a green light for Jorginho. He was forced off late in the game. Thankfully, that was fatigue related, just a touch of cramp. Mateo Kovacic, however, remains on the sidelines. For Juventus, they travelled to Villarreal. There's question marks over Luke Shaw. He was forced off as a concussion substitute. Of course, he's just come back after missing those recent England World Cup qualifiers after picking up a concussion in the derby. He was hit in the head with the ball and he was removed as a precaution. Now, again, if that's confirmed as a concussion, he will certainly be out of that game and this weekend, and he'll be monitored very closely going forward. Mason Greenwood, he missed out last weekend due to illness. We're waiting for an update on him, but Edinson Cavani shouldn't be too far away. Before he's sacking, Ollie said that there will be players returning midweek. If not, it would be the weekend. Maybe Edinson Cavani is one of those players that would be looking maybe towards game week 13. For Everton, Dinnery Gray, he was forced off during the opening exchanges on Sunday. Everton have had horrible injury problems all season. Rafa has referenced that both in his pre-match and post-match press conferences. Just to give you a little bit of context, in terms of those first 11 game weeks, there's only one team that suffered more, which is Liverpool, 16 to Everton's 15. However, in terms of lost days, the severity of those injuries, Everton have suffered more than anybody else. And of course, Liverpool have played a lot more games than them because of their involvement in the Champions League. On a more positive note, Abdul Doucouré, he should be there or thereabouts this weekend. If it's not game week 13, then maybe game week 14 or even game week 15, because obviously that's a midweek fixture that's been shoehorned in there. Marcelo Bielsa, depleted Leeds squad as well. They were out without Rodrigo at the weekend there against Tottenham. He picked up a minor foot problem, so we'd expect him to return. And also Rafinha, he was absent from the matchday squad due to illness. We don't know at the time of recording if that was COVID related or not. If it is, obviously that timeline for return is extended. If it's not, we will put him in with a good chance of returning this weekend. For Liverpool, comprehensive victory over Arsenal. Great win. They're playing in the Champions League as well this week on Wednesday. James Milner, Naby Keita, they're training with the group. Jurgen Klopp will make a late call on those players, be in terms of their fitness and sharpness, whether they're going to be involved. If it isn't midweek, again, we wouldn't expect them to be too far away for game week 13. Question marks over Diogo Jota. Unfortunately, he had a knee-on-knee collision, I think, with Aaron Ramsdale during that game. That forced him off. Now, it depends on how that injury evolves over that timeline, and we'll expect an update on Tuesday from Jurgen Klopp with regards to his availability. It's Southampton, Stuart Armstrong, he missed out because of a calf issue. The big concern here, he's missed a large chunk of the season already with calf related issues, so that is a concern for Ralph Hasenhüttl and his team down there. For Claudio Ranieri, Ismail Sarr, he was forced off a heavy, robust challenge from Van de Beek, which went unpunished. It looked to be a knee issue, but fortunately, Claudio Ranieri doesn't believe that problem to be very serious. He come out post-match, he said he think he'll be fine, although the caveat was, he said that he needs to be assessed fully by the medicals and by the club doctors, although at the time of his press conference, like I say, he didn't feel as if it was too serious. And finally, Angelo Ogbonna, he confirms that he has underwent knee surgery. The likelihood is that reconstructive ACL procedure will keep him out for the remainder of the campaign. We do know typically that these types of surgical interventions will mean around about 9 months to return to play for these types of problems, around 270 to 280 days, although there have been occasions when players are back within 4 to 6 months, but that's more than the exception rather than the rule. So that's your daily update from Premier Injuries. If you have any questions, pop them in the box below. If not, Yeah, we'll see you again very soon, and keep subscribed and you'll get notified as soon as those videos drop. Thanks.